Okay, so far I have a desktop, 2 Raspberry Pis and a printer all connected either wirelessly or wired. But what do I connect this to? Well, that really depends on the type of network topology we will be setting up. The wireless dongle will connect to this wireless access point. This device communicates with all wireless items by sending and receiving data signals wirelessly. This needs to be wired and connected to the rest of the network by connecting it to a hub. The 2 wired devices we have also need to be connected to the same hub. The hub is used to link all computers and peripherals together in a star topology. The 2 wired computers, 1 wireless computer and the printer are all able to connect to each other. Data transfer here can be quite slow as the hub has to manage the data being sent across the network, and the data being sent is broadcast out to all ports even if it is only intended for 1 computer. As network activity increases, the data transfer is considerably slower using a hub. A switch is connected in a similar way to a hub. The main difference here is that with a switch, data being sent across the network is not sent to all ports as we saw in the hub, but it is directed to the intended port. Therefore, using this device to set up your network would mean that you would have a faster network as there would be less data being sent to the wrong ports. Less data on the network means that there is a faster transfer of data. Generally, you would use a hub if you were to set up a home network with only a few computers connected, with less emphasis on transferring data across computers. For example, a hub network could be fine if you wanted to share 1 printer and did not plan to print often. Now let's imagine a different scenario. This time we will consider how a home network might be set up. The computers and peripherals are connected together in 1 network so that the resources such as the internet connection and access to the printer are shared by all users. Most games consoles and laptops have a built-in wireless Ethernet adapter. This can connect to the internet using Wi-Fi technology. A wireless access point is wired to the router but allows devices to connect to it wirelessly. The wireless access points allows multiple devices to connect to it, and by doing so, these devices can join the network. In this example, we have a laptop, a smartphone, a games console, and a wireless printer all connected to the wireless access point. These devices have the advantage that they can be portable and still benefit from being connected to the LAN. When connecting wirelessly, other factors have to be considered, such as the range and other possible interference that might exist. These factors can reduce the performance of the connection devices to the network. A wireless dead zone can sometimes exist if there is no wireless signal at a certain part of the building. This can be caused by the distance from the wireless access point, walls, or interference from other devices. In this situation, a wireless booster or wireless repeater is used, and it is placed halfway between the wireless dead zone and the wireless access point. This boosts the wireless signal so that it can be reached at all points.